Here are the 10 most essential foods that help me grow like Hulk and recover like Superman while saving my bank account. Follow these and I promise you, your progress will be 10 times faster in the next 6 months. So, give you a backstory, when I started training, all I did was training hard, eating a lot of food, and that was okay for me, but I wasn't making progress as fast as I could. And I was stuck at 135 for almost a year after my newbie game phase. It's only when I decided to track my macros, my protein intake, and most importantly, being mindful of the food that I eat, is when I started to make really significant progress. So it's not just calories in, calories out, or staying inside your caloric limit like you have heard all around the internet, but it's actually eating the right high quality food that is suitable for your goals, that actually makes good progress for you. In this video, I'll provide a list of food sources that you can use, incorporate in your meals that will help you accelerate your fitness journey while staying in a budget. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here's me before locking in, right? This is me right after the exam. And at that time, I still was not making any progress, right? My progress was very slow, I promise you. And this was me deadlifting I think 235 for, it was 2 reps, I think 235 for 2 reps. And I didn't even finish the second rep. It was really bad, right? 2, this is my current update, right? To deadlifting 295 pounds with 15 pounds heavier while still having chisel abs. So the progress you see is crazy. And guess what? The time frame between these two is like 6 to 7 months. So I promise you, within 6 to 7 months, you can also make insane progress. Here's more evidence, man. We can probably see that my squat has went up. So from here, this is from April to June, my progress went up straight, linearly, not the most amount of progress because I'm not on gear, right? But it has a strategic progression here. Again, with the weighted pull-up progression, bench press again. My bench sucks, honestly, but I still made progress, right? I had a plateau, but I came back from it. Same thing with the deadlift. I made linear progress, right? So let's get into it. I'm not going to waste your time. And here are the 10 foods that every student should eat if they want to become better, right? Let me just put this. Okay. So food, there's 3 groups that I've made specifically: group 1, group 2, and group 3. Group 1 is the daily essentials that you can eat and you can buy every single day, or you can buy in bulk. So, and you're going to save costs as well. So this is group 1. Group 2 is a little bit more expensive, higher quality source of protein. You don't need to eat that too many times, but you still want to incorporate as a secondary part of your diet. And it's moderate in cost, so it's not too costly. And the third list is costly, and it has the highest quality of protein and also nutrient density, and also very efficient. So group 3 is like the premium one, right? So group 1 is like a new, and group 2 is like the middle guy, and group 3 is like the premium final boss, right? So anyways, let's get into it. So group 1 is eggs. I know you saw this coming, right? Eggs are the fundamental food for every gym goer. Every gym bro loves eggs. I love eggs, right? And why are they essential? Because they're the cheapest source of protein while having I'm talking insane amount of nutrients, right? So what does it have then? So it has vitamin A, vitamin B12, which helps with muscle growth and muscle repair. Vitamin B12 is important with recovery for sure. And it also has vitamin D, especially in the egg yolks. So don't take out the egg yolks, all right? Even if you're cutting, I would recommend you to eat egg yolks, right? it has vitamin D, which boosts your immune system, right? And it also has folate, iron, and zinc that will help you have more energy and like feel good, like feel fresh throughout the whole day. And the unique benefit of the eggs is that it has this nutrient called choline, which helps with brain and muscle connection, right? And here's a budget tip for you. If you want to eat that, you can buy in 18 to 30 count cartons in bulk, and then you can probably eat 3 to 5 eggs a day, and you can pretty much meal prep it as well. I'm not going to say like specific way to meal prep it. You can fry it, you can scramble it, omelet, whatever you like, right? But my recommended amount for you to eat is 3 to 5 eggs a day. Like preferably minimum is 3 eggs a day every single day. And I promise you, it has significantly improved me. So I have better energy when I started eating 3 eggs a day compared to when I didn't eat 3 eggs a day. So trust me, with the amount of eggs you should eat is 3 to 5 eggs, buy in bulk, and you should be good to go. And I would advise college student like you to meal prep it, right? Don't just cook when you need to eat, but cook it beforehand so that you don't need to worry about anything else. That's a tip. All right. Number 2 is lentils. Lentils is a plant protein, right? It's a plant source of protein. A great way for you to replace your carbs if you want more protein. And you might say plant protein has less digestive index compared to like animal protein. However, we're not going to eat that as a source of like main source of protein, but rather a replacement of the carbohydrates. And that's what I'm going to do with lentils as well. And again, it is super cheap per serving, right? And it also have magnesium, which is super beneficial for recovery. I pretty much take like magnesium right before bed so that I can sleep better, I can perform better and whatnot. And it also have folate and potassium. Potassium is super important for recovery as well. That's why like people eat bananas after a workout as a carb refuel, right? So lentils are super fire, and you can buy like 5 pound bags, which is a lot if you think of it, right? You have 5 pound bags will last you a long time, and you can cook like 150 to 200 grams per day. Replace it with some of the carbs that you eat, for example, like some of the rice, and I think you should be good to go. Cooking wise, you can cook with rice as well, right? Here's the part, like you don't need to like specifically cook lentils on its own, but you can pretty much boil it the same time with rice. And that's what I do too. And it saves time. So, college student, we gotta save time. We got assignments and homework to do. So definitely lentils is an amazing option. Number 3 is lentils' other cousin, which is pinto beans or beans in general. Again, same thing applies with lentils, which is a plant-based protein. You want to replace it with carbs, not replace it with the main source of protein. So pinto beans, again, they are super cheap. You can buy it in bulk, right? And it has fiber, which improves your digestion, but do not overspam on fibers, because fiber without much water, right, much fluid, can really cause constipation for some people. So I'm just telling you that. But other than that, it is pretty much the same deal with lentils. However, I do want to warn you that if you eat too much pinto beans, it could, even lentils, right, it could cause you to be gassy, because these plant protein has like a lot of gas content in there, so you don't want to eat it too much, right? But other than that, it's pretty much good. And you know how to eat beans. You can put it in your burritos, even with rice, or you can eat it on its own. Just take out all of the rice and eat beans on its own. You can eat it with steak, anything you want. So pinto beans is another great option in group number 1. So this is the last one, and I want you to guess it. And yes, it is milk. right? Again, milk is one of these source of protein that stood the test of time. Even since the golden era of bodybuilding, people drink milk, right? And I think milk is a great option. For those who are lactose intolerant, I'm sorry about that, but there is no replacement for milk, right? Even like, let's say, even the soy milk doesn't have like much nutrients density compared to milk. And again, it is super cheap and it's a complete source of protein, even better than whey protein. The casein protein, which is like milk protein, right, is proven, scientifically proven, to aid your muscle growth more than whey protein. It's just a fun fact. But other than that, it also have other properties like calcium, which helps you with your bones, right? And also has vitamin D, helps you with your testosterone. Really important if you are trying to lift heavy ass weight. And then it also helps you with your energy, which is done through magnesium, B vitamins, and whatnot, right? And the unique benefit is it has the IGF-1 growth factor, which is pretty much a receptor in your body that helps you to grow better, and especially in terms of muscle growth, right? So budget tip: buy in like a big bowl, like a big carton, right? A gallon milk, and I think that should last like 2 to 3 weeks. For me, it lasts like 2.5 weeks for a gallon of milk, and I would recommend probably a glass or a glass and a half or glasses or 2 cups per day, and I think it should be good. And you don't need to cook milk, man. Come on. So it's a win, right? So let's move on to the next group, which is group 2, which is important and moderate cost, right? Medium price point, easy to cook, but you don't need to eat it all the time because you're on a budget. I'm on a budget, and we should of course, if you have money, then go for it. But if you don't have money, keep it into a moderation, right? Keep it into a moderation, right? So the next thing is chicken breast or chicken thighs. Chicken is one of the leanest source of protein that you can find, and it is versatile with anything. You can cook it, broil it, grill it. You can do pretty much anything with chicken, and that is like one of the most beneficial thing about chicken. And it also has a lot of nutrients too. People think that chicken is like bland, boring source of protein, but in fact it has a lot of protein, not protein, a lot of micronutrients. So what does it have? It has vitamin B6, which helps your muscle during a workout, and it has also niacin, B3, and choline, which helps with brain and muscle function. And also it has phosphorus, selenium, and potassium, which helps with body, handling your fluid. So it helps you with bloating and whatnot. So if you're bulking and if you don't want to be bloated, look fluffy, my best guess is to eat chicken, right? So for a budget tip, I would say buy a family pack. So we have these large chunk of chicken drumsticks. You can buy that. These are really good. I bought one of these guys. And these guys are this guys last a week and a half, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks even, right? And you should eat around 150 to 200 grams, right? And you can meal prep it however way you like it. You can grill it, air fry it, or make, or if it's a little cute pieces, you can stir fry it. Whatever it is, it's up to you. Next on the list is ground beef. It's one of my favorite, actually. So I love ground beef because it has a lot of benefits for building muscle, actually key benefits, right? Which is zinc. And zinc not only helps you with muscle building, but it also helps you with your hormone regulation. That's why those who want to maximize their testosterone, like take vitamin D3 and zinc, right? So zinc is super important, and not only that, it has the beef has iron, which helps us to carry oxygen to the muscle, right? So that when you are training, it will be like beneficial for you. And the unique benefit is that the ground beef contains creatine, not in a big amount, but amount that is like helpful for you. And creatine is very important for strength, and also it includes carnitine, which also is again beneficial for your strength. So budget tip, you can either buy 80-20 ground beef or 75-25 if you want to like have some fat content as well. But right now I'm eating 75-25 because I'm bulking, and I like that fat content as well. And I would recommend you to eat 100 to 150 grams per day, and you can pretty much, again, same thing with chicken. It's super versatile. You can cook it however way you like, but make sure to meal prep, especially as a college student, because you don't want to be wasting your time cooking food, but you want to be spending your time studying and improving on yourself, right? So next on the list is canned tuna. Again, canned tuna is not my favorite because it can contain BPA because of the packaging, right? But it is super convenient for like us students, and it also is high in protein as well. I used to eat canned tuna when I have finals and when I don't have any time to cook. You can just open a can of tuna, maybe microwave it, put an egg in there, whisk it, and that's a full meal. I eat that like for a week when I was in my finals, right? And in terms of benefits, nutrient density, it has omega-3, like tuna has omega-3, and also has antioxidants, which is selenium, vitamin D, B12, niacin, right? However, you don't want to eat it too much, because if you buy low quality canned tunas, that also contains preservatives and chemicals that will harm you. So don't eat it too much, but eat it when you are in need of convenience, right? That's what you want to do. And the next part is the budget tip. So how do we actually eat canned tuna? So you can buy them in a large case when it's on sale, right? And you can pretty much eat around 100 to 150 grams per day. And the benefit is that you don't need to cook. You can pretty much eat it straight out of a can. You can mix it with pasta, salad, and whatnot, right? That's a benefit. That's why I like canned tuna, and I put it in the list. So next thing is ground turkey. So ground turkey is a little bit on the higher end of like cost. So it's a bit more expensive compared to other sources of protein, right? And it is more lean compared to beef. I can give you that. The other benefits or the macronutrients of the ground turkey is that it has antioxidant. It is high in selenium. However, it also has zinc, which helps you to like aid with testosterone production. So zinc is like super duper important, especially if you are like trying to maximize your hormones. And the thing about it is that it has the same benefit of ground beef and chicken just combined into each other, which is, I think it's a goated thing, right? So definitely go for that. And it also has this protein that I want to pronounce, but I can't pronounce, and it helps you with your sleep and your recovery. And yeah, the budget tip for it is that you can buy in bulk, and similar to ground beef, you can pretty much cook it with anything, and it's super versatile, right? So the group 3, the last group, is the premium group, where it's higher price point, best quality of protein, best quality of macronutrients, and you only eat it once in a while because you don't want to make your bank account go bankrupt, right? So it's fish. Fish in terms of salmon and tuna. It's pretty much all like actual fish, not in a can. Actual fish, not in a can, right? And why is it premium? It's because it has these benefits of omega-3 fatty acids. Again, these fatty acids helps you to regulate your hormones and also helps you with the hormone production, like vitamin D. Vitamin D helps with that, right? So, and it also has the benefits of B12, selenium, and iodine. Iodine is super important for brain function, and like fish, especially salmon, has that. And I believe tilapia has potassium, which also helps you with bloating and bodily fluid regulation, which is good for you as well. And the unique benefit, is that the omega-3 fatty acids helps you to increase the muscle sensitivity to the protein, right? And how do we buy it then? So you can buy frozen fillets, or you can go to your local market and buy the fish itself as well. That could be more working. That could be more leaning towards like fishes like bass and even tilapia. In some instances, you can buy the whole fish. You can just fry it up. That's also super fire. Again, consumption amount should be 150 to 200 grams per serving, 2 to 3 times a week, or even once a week is fine, because I don't want you to go bankrupt, and it's not a necessity, right? So you don't need to like pretty much prioritize this one, but you want to prioritize the other two, right? And for cooking, you can pretty much just grill it or pan fry it. Simple as that, right? So last in the list, and the most famous, or some people want to make it infamous, but it's still famous, right? The most famous source of protein is whey protein, the powder form, right? So why is it premium? Why is it good? Because it's convenient and it is easy to go. So pretty much when you're on a time frame and time budget, you can pretty much just have a scoop of protein, shake it up, and boom, 35 grams of protein. Simple as that. And it also takes a long way if you are like buying big like bottle of protein. And the thing is, whey protein, supplement whey protein, has like a lot of nutrients in there that, makes it convenient for us to get, especially when we're lacking in these type of nutrients, right? It also has essential amino acids as well, and some protein powder brands includes BCAAs, glutamine, and also some even include EAAs, which is not really an essential thing, but can be beneficial. And some protein has a vitamin D component as well, so which is very good. Budget tip again: buy in like 5+ pound like bottles, or you can buy like a whole 25-pound bag, right? And you can pretty much aim for a scoop and a half a day. If you are feeling really fancy, you can use milk instead of water, but I choose water because I'm broke, right? But that wraps the whole list up, and I know there's a lot of things that I covered, but the link of this PDF will be in the description, as well as my community of like-minded people who want to share fitness advice. So if you have more knowledge than I do, come join the server. You're welcome, more than welcome to the server. You have to answer a small questionnaire, and you'll be in the server as well. And yeah, this is the 10 best foods that every student should eat to save costs while making progress. Because why not? You can do it. I did it. You can do it as well. So this is the end. I hope you have a great day, and see you soon on the next video.